In our modern world, we give our children everything. The latest gadgets, endless entertainment, every opportunity to find themselves. Yet we worry. Are they resilient? Are they respectful? Do they know the value of hard work? What if the secret to raising capable, confident, and hardworking children wasn't about giving them more, but about giving them less? Today, we are decoding 7 timeless Amish rules for raising hardworking and respectful children. This is a blueprint for building character, so if you're ready to learn these forgotten lessons, make sure you subscribe. Welcome back to the Colony Legacy. The Amish are not just surviving, they are one of the fastest growing populations in North America. Their secret isn't just a high birth rate, it's an incredibly high retention rate. The vast majority of their children choose to stay. Why? The answer lies in their unique and powerful blueprint for childhood, a system designed to forge not just a worker, but a person of character. Let's decode their rules. Rule number 1. Work is education. The first rule is the most fundamental shift from our modern mindset. In our world, childhood is seen as a protected period of play and academic learning, separate from the real world of work. For the Amish, work is childhood education. From the moment they can walk, children are integrated into the daily labor of the homestead. A small boy isn't just playing with a toy hammer. He's alongside his father in the workshop, learning how to hold a real one. A young girl isn't just playing with a doll, she's in the kitchen, learning the real rhythm of kneading bread from her mother. This isn't about child labor, it's about a profound philosophy of learning by doing. They believe that true knowledge comes not from a book, but from the hands. This early and consistent involvement in purposeful work teaches them responsibility, competence, and most importantly, that they are a vital, necessary part of the family's survival. This early integration does something profound to a child's psychology. It completely eliminates the question, am I useful? They don't have to search for their purpose. They live it every day. This builds a foundation of quiet confidence and competence that is unshakable. It's a powerful antidote to the modern teenage feeling of uselessness. Rule number 2. Less is more. The power of limited possessions. An Amish child's bedroom would look shockingly bare to a modern eye. There are no piles of plastic toys, no posters on the wall, no glowing screens. This isn't because of poverty, it's a deliberate choice. The Amish believe that an overabundance of possessions stifles creativity and encourages selfishness. A child with one simple, well-made doll will create 1,000 imaginary worlds for it. A child with 50 dolls will simply move from one to the next, never investing deeply in any. By limiting material possessions, they force their children to develop their greatest asset, their imagination. It also teaches them a profound lesson in contentment, the idea of finding joy in what you have, rather than constantly craving what you don't. This principle of less is more is a cornerstone of their defense against the consumer culture that surrounds them. The social effect of this is just as important. With fewer individual toys, children learn to play together. They learn the arts of sharing, negotiation, and collaborative imagination. Their games are not about possessing an object, but about creating a shared world. This foundation of hard work learned in childhood is what allows the Amish to be so incredibly self-sufficient, in every aspect of their lives, especially when it comes to their food. To discover the 7 ingenious secrets that allow them to preserve a year's worth of food without a single watt of electricity, don't miss our last deep dive. Check the description for the link to 7 Amish secrets to preserving food. Rule number 3. The community is the classroom. While Amish children attend their own one-room schoolhouses until the 8th grade, their true education happens within the community. The community itself is a living classroom. Every adult is a potential teacher. A young person learns about business not in a textbook, but by listening to the men discuss crop prices at the local auction. They learn about compassion by watching the community come together to rebuild a neighbor's burned-down barn. They learn about healing by observing the traditional remedies used by the elders. This constant social immersion creates a powerful sense of belonging and shared identity. It teaches them that wisdom isn't just held by certified teachers, but is distributed throughout the entire community. It's a stark contrast to our age-segregated world, where children often have little meaningful interaction with adults outside their immediate family and school. This creates a powerful sense of security and belonging. An Amish child understands from a very young age that they are part of a much larger story. They see their own future reflected in the lives of the adults around them, creating a clear and comforting path forward. Rule number 4. Disconnect to connect. This is perhaps the most radical and most relevant Amish parenting rule for our time. There are no smartphones, no social media accounts, no video games in an Amish childhood. Their approach to technology is governed by one question: does it bring the family closer together, or does it pull them apart? The television, the internet, the smartphone, these are seen as one-way portals that bring the noise and values of the English world into the home, disrupting family conversation and community life. By removing these distractions, they create a space for real connection. Evenings are for talking, for singing hymns together, for playing board games, for reading aloud. This boredom that modern parents so fear is, for the Amish, the fertile ground where family bonds, creativity, and a rich inner life can grow. What fills the silence left by technology? The forgotten arts of conversation and storytelling. Evenings are for sharing the day's events, for elders to pass down oral histories, and for families to simply be present with one another. They cultivate their relationships, not their social media feeds. Rule number 5. Obedience is a virtue. In modern parenting, we often prioritize a child's self-expression and independence. The Amish prioritize the virtue of obedience, or more accurately, a deep and willing respect for authority. The phrase ordnung, which governs their community life, also governs the family. Children are taught from the earliest age to respect the wisdom of their parents and elders. This is not about breaking a child's spirit, but about shaping it. They believe that a child who learns to respect the loving authority of their parents will grow into an adult who can respect the authority of the community and of God. This foundation of respect is what allows their complex, leaderless society to function with such harmony. It's important to distinguish this from blind obedience. For the Amish, this respect is rooted in a deep trust that the rules of the family and the community are designed for their ultimate well-being and salvation. It is a willing submission to a system they believe in, not a fearful compliance to a dictator. Rule number 6. Nature is the playground. Amish children are not raised indoors. Their playground is the natural world. They are experts on the woods, fields, and streams that surround their homes. They learn the names of birds, the patterns of the weather, the feel of the soil. This deep, daily connection to nature has profound benefits. It fosters physical health and resilience, It teaches them to be observant and patient, and it instills a deep sense of stewardship and respect for the land that sustains them. In a world where many children suffer from nature deficit disorder, the Amish childhood is a powerful reminder that our truest home is the natural world. This is more than just play. It's a form of deep, observational science. An Amish child learns to read the weather in the clouds, to identify edible and medicinal plants, and to understand the habits of the animals on their farm. They are learning the intricate language of the natural world. Rule number 7. The goal is character, not career. The final rule encapsulates the entire philosophy. The goal of an Amish upbringing is not to prepare a child for a specific career or to help them get ahead in the world. The goal is to forge a person of strong moral character. They focus on teaching virtues, humility, honesty, simplicity, and a powerful work ethic. They believe that if you raise a person with a solid character, they will be able to succeed in any task they are given, whether that's farming, carpentry, or running a small business. Their educational system ends at the 8th grade precisely because they believe that by that point, the foundation of character has been laid, and the real education, the apprenticeship of life, can begin. Here at the Colony Legacy, we believe this focus on character over credentials is a lesson of timeless importance. The long-term result of this philosophy is resilience. By focusing on the foundational virtues of honesty, diligence, and humility, they create adults who are adaptable. An Amish man with strong character can learn to be a master farmer, a skilled carpenter, or a successful small business owner because his value is not in his job title, but in who he is as a person. In short, the Amish blueprint teaches work as education, fewer possessions, community-based learning, intentional disconnection, respectful obedience, nature as playground, and a focus on character over career. These 7 rules build responsibility, resilience, creativity, and a deep sense of belonging. If you found these lessons helpful, please subscribe for more and leave a comment telling us which rule you'd try with your family. The Amish rules for raising children are powerful, but how do their Hutterite cousins, who raise children in a fully communal setting, approach this same challenge? To see that side of the story, make sure you subscribe to the Colony Legacy for our upcoming comparative documentary.